Welcome back to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. I'm Connor Williams, and this is our player ratings from the Bournemouth Everton EFL Cup game. This finished 4-1. These aren't going to be very good, by the way. I'm going to be quite scathing for a couple of players. Some of these players I just at a wit's end with. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the ratings because we've got more than 11 because I'm going to do the subs as well, as a lot of the subs got a lot of time. And some of the subs played well. Some of the subs changed the game, you could argue. Others, yeah, not so much, not so much. Um, so yeah. Without further ado, let's get in with Asmir Begovic. Was captain tonight. Gonna give him a six. Gonna give him a six. I don't think he was very impressive. I mean, I don't think he was impressive, but I've said this before. He's not a very good backup keeper. The depths between him and Coleman, him and Pickford, sorry, are very, very, glaring. So yeah, not a massive great one of him. I'm gonna give him maybe a six, maybe a 5.5. No, I'm gonna give him a 5.5. I changed my mind. 5.5 for Begovic. Next, we have Mason Holgate. I'm going to give Mason Holgate a three. Or no, I'm going to give him a four. Going to give Mason Holgate a four. The slip summed up Everton perfectly. I thought he looked really lethargic and off the pace, and he's meant to be the pacier of the three fullback defenders. So yeah, four for Holgate. Yerry Mina, 4.5. Wasn't impressed. He looked off the pace again as well. And that's the other thing. These three lads haven't got game time, so they were well off the pace, all three of the centre backs. Did his classic winding people up, picked that Ben Pearson up, I think it was, to get his yellow. It's great to see when we're winning or when it's a contested game. Not so great to see when we're absolutely rubbish, like absolute shambles. And then you're doing that, it just is a bit like it's funny when you're winning, when you're losing, it's just a bit annoying. So yeah, 4.5 for Mina. Keane, 2.5. Really, really bad defender. Bad defender that has cost managers their jobs, and I don't know why he's played him. I think apparently he's got an Irish passport on the hopes to get out of here on a loan on Europe. Good, good. I can't wait for that. Don't think he's got a career at Everton, unfortunately for him. Don't want to be. I don't like speaking like this about the players because they are human beings. He's championship standard. He don't know who in Europe's coming for him, but let him go. Patterson, I think I'm going to give Patterson a six. I don't think he was amazing, but he was our best player. Yeah, well, one of our best players. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a six, maybe a 6.5. I think no, a six, because I do think it was his fault for the fourth one. Was it the fourth one? Yeah, I think it was the fourth one. I think he got caught with bad, just gave away possession poorly. I'm gonna give him a six. Decore, a six. I think it was a very average game for Decore. I think he's a lad that's struggling to get back in form, isn't he? Gonna give him a six. Tom Davis, a six. Missed that glaring chance. But then other than that, I think he made a couple of good tackles here and there. Yeah, six. I think a lot of these lads are going to get sixes across, or because they were just bang average, and that's been nice. Maybe a five for Tom Davis. Vinagre, I don't know about Vinagre. I don't think I saw loads of him. And I can't tell if that's really good or really bad. That I didn't see loads of him. I think he had a solid enough game. He made some inroads, made some runs down the side. Defensively, I think was a bit okay, but I mean, he's not a more if you wanted defensive solidity, you play Mikalenko. I'm going to give Vinagre a 6.5. I think there were moments where you watched him where I think I watched him and thought I'd rather you start up on the left hand side as a winger next game. So I'm going to give him a 6.5. Gordon, another yellow card. I think I saw a start something like 14 yellow cards and seven yellow cards in 14 games. So I don't know. It was he's got more yellow cards and he's got goal involvements, which isn't great. I'm going to give him a 6. I think he struggled tonight. Garner, I'm going to give a 6 as well. I think he struggled a little bit. Made some. He works hard. Made a couple of missed passes, but then followed them up. Moipai got the assist, and it was a nice enough assist. But other than that, I don't think he got really a proper sniff all night, did he? I think he got one shot. Again, that might not be completely his fault. That might just show how a lack of creativity we have. So I'm going to give Moipai. I'm going to give Moipai a 7 because of the assist. But even that, I'm being very generous there. No, I'm going to give him a 6.5. I don't think the assist makes up for hardly being in the game. 6.5 again. I'll do the subs that got significant game time. So McNeil, sorry, I've done the subs. The app has filled them in already, and stuff. So McNeil, I'm gonna give 6-4. I wish he wouldn't play McNeil on the right. He's much more better as your traditional winger on his left foot. Just do him as that. Stop playing him on the right. McNeil, I'm gonna give a 6. Iwobi, our best player. I wouldn't have dropped Iwobi tonight. Our only creative player. I'm gonna give Iwobi a 6.5. I still think he struggled tonight, but when he came on, we looked a bit better. Once that goal went in, we looked a lot better. But Iwobi was very good. Damari Gray, I'm gonna give a 7. I don't think he was all great impressiveness, but he did manage to get the ball down the line a little bit. No accurate crosses again. His crossing and his corner take is awful, awful. But his goal was really, really good. He did well to hold off the 3 players that were closing him down. Real nice curling peach of a ball to go in the corner. You can't knock his goal, but you can knock his passing. The accurate crossing needs to be sorted. Either play him out on the right and McNeil out on the left and hope that he can both cross better with their stronger foot, or get him doing crossing drills for the next 6 weeks while the World Cup's on, because he's not going to it. So get him doing crossing drills. There's no point having, when Calvert-Lewin, if he comes back fit, there's no point having him if nobody can cross a ball. It's a really, really shocking thing. But like I said, his goal was really good, so he probably is the only one that can hold his head a little bit higher. But honestly, guys, I didn't see enough of Stanley Mills and Cannon to think it fair to give them a rating. Honestly, there's a lot of 6s there. There's a lot of 4s. There's a couple of 3s. As a whole, the team, if I had to rate the team on a whole, I'd give it a 5 or a 4.5. I think it was an awful Everton of last season performance. Not impressive. I've filmed this right after the results, so you can tell as well. I am trying not to be as brutal as some others might, but I have also got to be truthful here, as in my opinion. A couple of these players, Key and Holgate, have seen off enough managers and shown they're not good enough under a lot of managers. Yerry Mina also falls into that fold a little bit. Seen a couple of managers off, just not clicking, is it? Tom Davis, 6.7. I can't remember what I gave him. Sorry. Again, seen off a couple of managers. I think he's another one. Yeah, a couple of these players are passengers, but overall, I'd give us a 4.5 as a team. Bournemouth just wanted it more. I think that's the fairer thing to say here about Bournemouth. They wanted it more. And I said in the preview, I thought they were a championship squad, and they do. They look like it. This was their rotated squad, and that even more looks like it. But it just showed that it doesn't matter about quality. If you want it hard enough, you'll get it. So yeah, fair play to Bournemouth. They just wanted it more. But don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and comment down below your thoughts on the game and your match ratings. If you can, or give us the team rating. I'm sure they'll be positive as ever. I'll see you guys very soon.